Hey folks, Andy here. So I just wanted to reflect on a few thoughts that I had about some feedback that I got recently about the game. So I just thought I'd just quickly vlog it. We'll hopefully keep it quick. So this weekend I was out with a bunch of guys at a lake house on a men's retreat, and six guys, and all lovers of board games. So we got to play lots of different board games. It was great. I won at Terraforming Mars. So. But I also was playtesting, and then one of the guys saw that I was playtesting Project Bolt Rats and was kind of intrigued, and so I said, "Oh, hey, here, why don't you give it a try?" I explained it to him real quick, and he played with it, and he liked it. Right now the game is really hard, so version 5.0 was what he was playing, and the game is a little bit unfair for certain starting conditions. Interestingly, I even told him this. I said, if you start with the minor ductwork, you're screwed, and I need to fix that. But he was like, okay, challenge accepted. And then he shuffled him, started with the minor ductwork accidentally, and then he still wanted to play, and he lost, and he was kind of frustrated by that, but he also kind of just like accepted his fate, like a true roguelike player, right? Right. After beyond that, he did have some feedback for me, but this was a really great instance for me of I got 99% of what I needed from him in hearing him go through it. So, the times where he would chuckle at hearing a particular name, or times when a guy would explain to him, it would ask a guy would walk by, see what he was doing, ask, "What are you doing?" And hearing how he explains it, that was super helpful for me to hear what parts of it he enjoys. So that was cool. I mean, the one bullet point that he had for me was like, "Oh yeah, you need more carrying capacity," and yeah, he's absolutely right. What's interesting is that, and this was the thought that kind of I wanted to vlog about, was a lot of times your playtesters, they think that your game is one tiny tweak away from fixing, and that's because playtesters don't experience unmade games ever. I mean, most of the time, unless they're a regular playtester. And so even if somebody is like a good playtester, if they've never done it before, they usually think that like all the games that they are playing have like hundreds of hours of playtesting time into. They are polished. There's math behind it. It's very difficult to come up with new balancing suggestions. Whereas this time, we're 20, 30 hours into designing this thing. We're not that far into designing it. So yeah, I'm mostly looking for like, is the gameplay good? Is the whole concept good? Is this worth putting in another 100 hours into? So yeah, I mean, just to emphasize the lesson again, I know I said it earlier in this vlog series, but pay attention to what they are doing and how they actually experience the game, and listen to what they said. I mean, yeah, look, his thing about like, yeah, you need more carrying capacity. Yeah, that's obvious. I already had ideas for it. My mind was already kind of on the next thing. And actually, well, yeah. And part of it is that like his fix for it was to like add like one little change. Whereas my fix for it is like, okay, why don't you reduce the need for carrying capacity and provide another method to get it? So like there are more elegant, basically as a game designer, you're going to come up with more elegant solutions than they are, because you're more willing to ditch ideas. Because again, playtesters think that most of the games that playtesters experience are going to be polished. So anyway, I just thought I would react to that, but I was really excited to hear like people love the names of the creatures, and it was nice to hear how people reacted to them, and it was just silly. I did get some negative feedback from my friends, just like kind of making fun of it a little bit. I don't know, they're kind of hard on me, but in general, I was really happy, and I was really pleased. So I'm back to making some some balancing changes for version 6.0. I'm going to post that out pretty soon, and we'll go from there. So anyway, I just thought I would report in some playtesting. All right, see ya.